It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That throw right side here going to be incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Now a 2nd and 10. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They'll set up to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
Man, look, man, stop it.
Secret, he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions.
Who you got at quarterback?
If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Barkley again. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board.
Let's go. Way to start it off.
Good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? There he goes, left side.
Come on.
He may go. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he stopped immediately there. That stop made by Jack Campbell. The Eagles at 9-5 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. So the completion good for 7 there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Man, stop it.
4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
This defense is a difficult one to
Man, good dive.
One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Oh, good. Good defense.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
He just went straight through my man.
We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we always say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing is Hurts. Forced out to his left. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. He's got Smith here. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of
I can't get a flag?
looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw.
Good defense. I like it.
As he throws there, incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they have little chance of winning this one.
And this will be taken at the 13. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got
Well, I thought I called it.
Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run.
Look at him dive. Look at this man. He done become a diver.
His way forward, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards.
Never thought I'd see today.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A give to Barkley out of the gun. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group...
Go get him, big baby.
They'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw here.
I like it.
It's a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Wow.
Around the 12.
Wow.
But a 16-yard return. And it will
I'm calling the plays.
1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get a field goal.
Not one that I've ever met.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
He did not run the right route.
And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got Bioski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. They go play action here on 1st down. On the move to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Ah, I got caught online.
Being chased out left. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. On fourth down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Bates' kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Back to throw here. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Barkley inside handoff. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A first down carry for Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, it's Barkley.
Oh, come on.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 3rd and 7. They're going to look to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And they double it here. That makes our score 20-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Second half begins with a run from Barkley.
Look at him just diving. Look at him just diving.
Be backed up to the 24.
The man just diving.
Yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's taken to the 26. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Shit, good play.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead.
Oh, that's my fault.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs.
I took him out the play.
Touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Lions are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer.
Ooh.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down.
That was a touchdown saving tackle.
To pick up 7 yards. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another
Man,
1st
please.
down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
To the 43, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, They'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And it's going to be another first down as they get him to the ground at the Lions 33. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Escaping the pressure right.
Throw the ball.
Go down. They get to him back at the 40. Aiden Hutchinson, his 2nd sack of the night. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot.
Oh my gosh, Jalen Hurts is horrible, man.
They have no way of stopping him.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They'll spot it at the 47.
I missed this.
57-yard attempt. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And
I think got this boy accurate so trash on this game, man.
The chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Dancing to his left.
No fumble.
Down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
No fumble.
Once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about it.
What they hug Jalen Hurts on this game.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. 139 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Lions have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Damn, I was already on the ground.
This close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Well, they hug Jalen on this game.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 38, Hurts to Barkley on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. A handoff. Barkley running left. And he gets
The man dive and get right back up. Stop it.
Before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the
Man,
game,
Jack Campbell ought to be here all that diving he doing.
per touch, you'll take that every single time.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right.
Man, come on, man. I'm sliding, bro.
Incomplete, and I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go.
I'm past the line of scrimmage, man.
The illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now Hurts going to move him around. They'll set up a throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. And boy, is he close.
Man, stop it, man. He doing too much, dog.
He's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown.
Stop it, man.
And that will force a turnover on downs. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now they'll change things up. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That is caught.
Man, stop it, dog.
Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that.
Helping this
number
nigga,
2
man.
for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run.
Yeah, nigga, just burn him, nigga.
This is caught inside.
That shit trash, dog.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
That shit trash.
Jameson Williams with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions extend this fourth-quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point right down the middle.
Boy, you ought to be telling Madden thank you.
Up to 11. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Man, stop it.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
And Hulling Jalen Hurts on this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Hurts to throw. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They go play action with Hurts. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Complete. Smith has it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Here comes second down at 5. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Hurts sets up to throw it. This is caught. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Barkley.
Look at this.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That dive shit just too powerful on this game.
Well, if I was calling plays here, I wouldn't be daunted by going backwards. I still think that in this spot of the field, they can run the football 2 more times, if not 3 more times, whatever it might take to get to the end zone.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here.
Niggas can just dive and fall on the ground, get back up, and that shit trash.
And they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns.
GG's, man.